It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to get the scenes and the gear. Got the shot callers Mike Calvo on the track, and your buoy with the cam, we gon' put it on the map. Every frame we shoot, man, it costs a little hustle. Trying to find the props, plus the budget's got muscle. From the indie grind lights and the lenses we chase, building up a vision, every story got a place. Casting calls late, scripts rewrote twice. Gotta fight for the dream, pay the sacrifice. It in it dawn, soundtrack in the mix, turning struggle into gold with them cinematic tricks. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Y'all boy Calvo making movies for the kids. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Y'all boy Calvo making movies for the kids. Grants on the table, sponsors hard to reach, but the story gotta rise, that's the lesson we teach. From the block to the big screen, visions won't fade. Independent hustle, every classic homemade. We ain't waiting on a handout, built it from the ground. Symbolism in the shots, every frame profound. When the credits start rolling, you gon' feel what we say, cause the struggle and the story always find that way. Hard out here for a film. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to get the scenes and the gear. Got the shot callers Mike Calvo on the track, and your buoy with the cam, we gon' put it on the map. Every frame we shoot, man, it costs a little hustle. Trying to find the props, plus the budget's got muscle. From the indie grind lights and the lenses we chase, building up a vision, every story got a place. Casting calls late, scripts rewrote twice. Gotta fight for the dream, pay the sacrifice. It in it dawn, soundtrack in the mix, turning struggle into gold with them cinematic tricks. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Y'all boy Calvo making movies for the kids. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Y'all boy Calvo making movies for the kids. Grants on the table, sponsors hard to reach, but the story gotta rise, that's the lesson we teach. From the block to the big screen, visions won't fade. Independent hustle, every classic homemade. We ain't waiting on a handout, built it from the ground. Symbolism in the shots, every frame profound. When the credits start rolling, you gon' feel what we say, cause the struggle and the story always find that way. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to get the scenes and the gear. Got the shot callers Mike Calvo on the track, and your buoy with the cam, we gon' put it on the map. Every frame we shoot, man, it costs a little hustle. Trying to find the props, plus the budget's got muscle. From the indie grind lights and the lenses we chase, building up a vision, every story got a place. Casting calls late, scripts rewrote twice. Gotta fight for the dream, pay the sacrifice. It in it dawn, soundtrack in the mix, turning struggle into gold with them cinematic tricks. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Y'all boy Calvo making movies for the kids. It's hard out here for a filmmaker when you're trying to turn a dream to a scene. Get that paper shot callers in the booth, yeah, we tell it how it is. Y'all boy Calvo making movies for the kids. Grants on the table, sponsors hard to reach, but the story gotta rise, that's the lesson we teach. From the block to the big screen, visions won't fade. Independent hustle, every classic homemade. We ain't waiting on a handout, built it from the ground. Symbolism in the shots, every frame profound. When the credits start rolling,
Yo, Dan. We've been gone for a while. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much. How's it going? How's it going?
Doing good, doing good. Welcome to the Shot Callers podcast. We've been gone for like 2 weeks. Both of us been
Been 2 weeks.
busy. You've been teaching all these kids in Pensacola.
I
I've
know
been shooting movies and shooting other things. So we welcome you guys. Tonight we are talking about
the blessings
the blessings.
and the burdens of being a filmmaker. It's hard out here for a filmmaker. When
Yes,
you,
sir. Yes, sir.
but no, for real. Before we even jump into it, your boy, how you been, man? I'm just kind of diving in here. It has been a minute since I last seen you.
That's been good, man. Besides Facebook, everything's been wonderful. Late nights, wife's getting mad at me, staying out late again for these movies, but we got a great one, man. Jermaine J. Williams really wrote this one pretty well. We have great actors in this movie. So yeah, just doing my thug thizzle, trying to do this out here,
That's good, man.
trying to be Switzerland up in this piece,
Hey, look, both of us,
Exactly.
we'll address that in a minute. But yeah, everything with me too has been going well. Man, I think I shared on here before. You all, I've stepped into the teacher life,
Yes, sir.
as well as still being a filmmaker, full time filmmaker, photographer, and all my other side jobs I got
Yeah,
going on.
if you guys need a book a great photographer, I do photography, but
Yeah.
Cavo is dope. Cavo's dope photography. He can do weddings. He does videography. He does podcasts. If you need a podcast laid out, he can do all of that as well. So, but my boy, he's got like 2 jobs and everything else, but he can fit you in. He can fit you in.
I can, and I will. So y'all be sure to get at me. I appreciate that plug real quick. But yeah, so I think last time I was talking, I was also in the midst of everything else. I was working on another film. So that film that I was working on, not shot by, but directed by a guy named Chad Sanders down here. We've been shooting for like the last 2 month and a half or so. That production wrapped this past weekend. So I'm excited for how that's been going. I've been kind of talking about on here Sweet Dreams, my first feature length film with my new, I don't want to necessarily say career changes, but yeah, career involvements and changes and enhancements that everything that's been taking place in my life. Things kind of came to I don't want to say delay, but yeah, a little delay. But things are getting back up. Casting's going great. I made some decisions. I got some announcements coming in probably like the next week or so. So y'all definitely be tuned in for what's to come with that. Oh man, I'm so excited.
I'm excited for you, bro. Man, so did you find your main character,
I
lead
did.
actor?
I
Is
did.
this person wonderful? How did they get the job? What about them made you choose them?
So the reason why I chose them, like to be honest, just from the callback auditions, the character that I'm looking for is someone who can kind of like carry it and kind of like show an emotional depth without doing too much,
Yeah.
but doing enough. And yeah, I kind of like noticed it from this person's first audition. I was like, this person has something. And then when they did their callback audition, it was just I sat on it, and I reread the script and kind of like really tried to dive in to see if from the people who I had auditioning, is this who I see and envision in this role? And I went with my gut feeling, and so far so good. Um, yeah, and the announcements will be coming up soon, so definitely y'all stay tuned for that. I have some great other news coming up soon, so I'm excited to dive into that and share.
Exactly, man. So it's like, I guess it's just a burden and a blessing to be so talented. You do all the prep, you do the writing, you do the actual production, and you do the post production. How do you like balance it all?
To be honest, I think that just comes with directing. Like Man, you and I both know being a filmmaker is just hard. I ain't gonna like. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. And I mean, not only we know it, but other people out here making films, like, yo, making a film is not easy at all. As easy as it may look from the outside looking in, it's hard out here. Just trying to not only balance the time that goes into it, but like life in general, you know?
Yeah, and then also because it's an independent film, you have to deal with the life of the people that you get on there to act. Because at the last moment, you have to pivot. Someone doesn't show up, or things are late, or And I understand that that they have things in their life, so you got to be understandable. And then you got to make that move because maybe they played an important role in your movie, and then you got to switch it out and
Yeah.
just on the fly. So that's what we've been doing with our film. We've just been on the fly, but it always works out for the best. It's always serendipity when you make those moves. It's always you strive for perfection and try to get all the pre-production right, but when problems arise, that's when the real filmmakers come out.
That's true. That's
Solving
true.
coming up with those solutions.
We talk about that. Filmmaking is just like a beautiful train wreck. And so, for you to make a film, uh, and to want to just make a film, come up with a script, and then even take the initiative to like get it done and stuff, like, and then to actually see a film through and get it done, that's kingish. You on top of the world after you get it all done. It's just you go through so many trenches to get there that by the time you rise to the top, it's all worth it.
Yeah, and I applaud you, bro, because I think you're the only one that really you write, you shoot, you edit, you from the beginning to the end, you like take care of all of it. So I wish I could write, bro. As good as you. And man, I just need to work on that craft on myself. So
Look, YouTube taught me.
oh, just writing, just everything.
Yeah, I mean, like I tell y'all before, YouTube University. Of course, I kind of like started diving and looking at stuff after that. But shoot, if you have an idea, look. So I'm gonna tell you a story. Not really a story, but something I seen. So Spike Lee, y'all go follow Spike Lee on Instagram, right? Because he's been dropping some gems lately. But Spike Lee, his first like couple films, he got gangs. She's Gotta Have It, all of that, right? He didn't have no computer. He wrote it out on like notebook paper, right? That's all you gotta do. In my class now with the kids I'm teaching, I'm telling them, hey, before you make a movie or if you have an idea, the first thing you gotta do is just write that idea down. Like,
Exactly.
I used an example in class, not bringing classroom to the podcast, but like Spider-Man, right? I like before Spider-Man became such a hit movie, because we talk about Spider-Man into the universe a lot. I like it started with an idea, right? Someone had an idea saying, hey, I want to make a black superhero like this white superhero, or I just want to make a superhero in general, this teenage kid that gets bit by a spider and has a superpower, right? That's where it started at. And then from there, they fleshed it out, what kind of superpowers he would have. It turned into this big thing, which was like a comic book, but then, we made it a movie. So whatever you do out there, it got to start with an idea. So I have people come up to me all the time, and I'm sure you get it too. Hey, I have an idea. Write it down. Think about it. Flesh it out, And then you just kind of figure out, how you visualize it and shoot it and make it happen.
And put it in script format. I'm not gonna even entertain the idea if you don't even have the script. If you just have like 30 paragraphs of thing, I'm not even gonna look at it. So at least get in script format, and then I know you're serious. If you just have an idea, a lot of people have ideas, and ideas die all the time. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I tell
Oh,
people.
I'm sorry. Let me just. I'm sorry. Let me
Yeah.
just go ahead.
Let's go
Carlos Villa, what's up, bro?
What's up, Carlos?
Appreciate you in the
Amazing
chat.
to see how many talented artists are here in Pensacola. So much talent. The wise Yabui. I agree, Carlos. And then James said, yes, sir.
And check out Carlos Villa
Shout out to y'all in the chat.
Make the Right Play on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you agree or don't agree with the political views, go on there and then just get some information. Also, shout out to Jermaine J. Williams. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, yeah, I was just reading the comments too.
Miss
Hey,
Polton.
Jermaine Fella, shout out to all the filmmakers. If I see eye to eye or not, the shit ain't easy. And that's what we really trying to talk about for real. Like despite like what people may say or whatever, like filmmaking ain't easy. So for anybody out here who has made a film, whether you consider it good or not, if you got out there, you got through the trenches, you shot it, you had an idea, you put it from pen to paper and make it visual, like you did it, and you deserve the praise. Cause like I said, filmmaking is not easy for anyone who's involved in it in any type of way. So a lot of times we look at it from a director standpoint, but when you also think about filmmaking, right? Not getting on this horse, but getting on it. When you think about filmmaking, it's not just a one person role. It's like so many people who really pour in their time, their energy, their love, their passion to really like support the vision and make it happen. So support the arts, saying that support each other. It's a lot of people down here in Pensacola who not I say Pensacola, but Pensacola, the Gulf Coast, the country, wherever you're listening to this at, who are really like giving their all to put their art out there, and so support it. Erica Badu said, "Hey, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about that applies across mediums. Sometimes we do get a little sensitive about our art and about the stuff we put out there because we pour so much time and so much energy and so much love into it that we don't do it not all the time for other people. We kind of do it for ourselves, just like an artist. We all are artists out here. We all out here trying to make it and really spread our craft. So with that being said, like you said it best, one love, one film, one community. We all out here supporting each other, love each other. Like Jermaine just said, sometimes we don't always see eye to eye, but at the end of the day, we all out here striving, trying to make a change. Because like I tell to my class, I say filmmakers are the change makers of the world, right? Like we are the ones who share the influence through our time, our visuals. And so yeah, I'm getting off that horse, but support each other. We love y'all. But yeah. Mrs. Polton in the chat, much love to you too.
Miss Polton. She's a wonderful artist, singer, rapper, but she's a wonderful writer, bro. She should write some movies. She is a very good writer.
So I want to come back to you real quick because you was talking about writing movies. So and coming with a script. So I know a lot of people too come to me and they be like, hey, like I have an idea, but I don't know how to write no script, right? So if you ever find yourself in that situation, write your ideas down. Because I tell people too, when it comes to script writing, like a lot of times I think people get caught up on script writing. This is just me just throwing a little tidbit out there. Because they think about, all right, I don't know what the character will say, right? And so I just say, like, write it out as if you're telling the story to, like, a friend. So, like, a lot of times, if you're talking to a friend about something, you be like, hey, I saw such and such out last night, he was having a good time. He ran into me. He was saying this, and that, right? So basically, that's what your story is. But when you start talking about, like, a character or a person, you can kind of, like, hear the dialogue of what they're saying. So just, jot it out in notes, and then it kind of, like, builds itself from there. What you think?
Yeah, and just continue to work on your craft. After you finish the first one, and you don't feel as good, just keep working on it. Just keep going and go. Man, I have so much trash stuff I've done, but I've learned from every single failure in all those videos, or music videos, movies, shorts, all of that. So lots of trash out there. Hey. I have hundreds and hundreds of videos. Lots of trash out there, but
I thought about.
But I just work on my craft, bro. I learned lighting. Lighting's so important. Audio is so important. And just get out there and just keep studying. That's all I look at all day. My wife gets mad at me all the time. I'm on YouTube looking at how to be a better storyteller, how to do lighting better, different lighting techniques, like everything. Just dealing with people on set, all those things. Just work on your craft. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not
Oh, my
good.
bad.
You know, and just keep writing and producing out there. Keep filming, editing, and just do it over and over and over again. And be up till 6 in the morning trying to make this movie. Yeah, it's gonna be a late night tonight. I gotta shoot a scene tonight after this podcast. So
See, but that's what people don't see. And I think so. When we say filmmaking is hard, right? It's not just hard like trying to put it together, but like the time and energy that goes into it. So like your boo just said, you know, he was up to like 6 o'clock. Like sometimes, from all standpoints, you're just up. Like, let's talk about. Well, hold on. First, before I dive into that, let's look at the chat real quick. All right, Jermaine said, Cavo, YouTube taught me how to write too. Hey, you learn everything you need to know from YouTube University. Carlos, damn you, boy. You ain't looking at no storyboards. Give the man the script.
hell no. I see storyboards all day.
Great podcast. Fellas, hey, shout out to Mike Kasarian. Mike, I got to text you back, bro. I'm sorry, it's been a crazy day. But shout out to a great filmmaker out here. Carlos, I like the horse. Jermaine, the Save the Cat formula is that's true. A classic book. The Save the Cat formula is a great for every junior writer. Google that formula. For sure. And Carlos, he's a hand-on learner. But no, so coming back to what you just said, Yabui, about time, like I think that's another thing that makes it hard is really just like, we always say it's not enough time in the day, right? But when it comes to filmmaking, it really don't be enough time in the day, especially like you spend so much time trying to get the shot, and then
Exactly.
it takes even more time to edit the shot. I think like a lot of people don't realize the editing portion of filmmaking is just sometimes a black rabbit hole that you try to crawl out of. Like you could find yourself spending and editing a scene like hours on hours and hours. Like it might be a scene that is only probably like 5-10 minutes, but you could spend hours on a day just like.
Exactly. And like when I work with Jermaine and when we're in post production, man, we move pretty quickly, but we're perfectionists. We'll,
Yeah.
every little camera movement or I don't know, just a sound. You want to add some Foley. You want to add some scoring in there. Man, I'll spend like 5 hours a day just listening to instrumentals all day, listening to scoring, see what will fit that scene the best. You'll spend all that time and make the edits. Be like, nah, let's redo this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It just scrap that, but
No.
5 in the morning, 5 hours later, so definitely a balance just with your family. And I appreciate my wife, even though she gets mad at me all the time for being out late. I appreciate her for being patient most of the time. My beautiful wife, and I appreciate you. But
Shout out to her.
this is something that we love. This is our passion. We're not really making money from it. In the long run. We just want to put
Well,
good
we
vibes.
hope to make money from it.
No, we want to make money, but I'm just saying, like, we ain't making millions of dollars or anything, but we just want to put that good juju out into the world.
Nah, like no, for sure. Like I always tell people, like filmmaking, and I mentioned that on the podcast before. Like filmmaking is like, we named the podcast tonight "The Blessing and the Burden." Right? It's such a curse. Like, once you actually like get that bit by like the filmmaking bug, and you get your first like taste of like making a film and seeing it through, it just like it just eats at you. Like you don't want to do nothing else. It's like you don't you especially when you're working on something, you can't think about anything else. Your mind is just like always on. You think about when can I get the shot, how can I get this fun, who I need to cast or whatever. And then when you're in the editing, you're thinking about, like you said, all the small details that really go into like making the scene what it is, how tight the edit is, the Foley, which is like all the added sounds. So like a lot of stuff that we as editors on that side, we put so much in there that like the actual regular human being probably wouldn't pick up, but it enhances like that overall experience. You know, maybe the wind blows in the background or
Yeah,
like a
and
like
they won't know what they love it, but they don't know why they don't why they love it. You know, it's
yeah.
just an experience that you immerse them in is what we're trying to do every time and just achieve with every scene and every cut and every film, short film, any content. So yeah,
Oh, let's see, we got some more comments. Joel James said, and also the atmosphere when writing, it gives a visual in the imagination. Example, it was a cold, crisp night, or it was a hot as fuck after jeans club night. Niggas gambling in the back.
so you're the only one that could read that. I wouldn't be able to read that, even though Jermaine says I could say it, but no, I can't say that word, bro.
No, man, it really is. Uh, like the detail in the writing, especially like when you writing like I said, a script or an idea, like that really enhances it too. That was a good example.
Yeah,
But
I can feel that. I can smell that, bro. I can feel that and smell that. Okay, go ahead.
no, that's what it is. Like even from like it's the details, like me just reading it and all of us just reading it here together. Like the more detail you is, like it really sets the atmosphere for the scene that you're building. Um, that was great. Lisa loved the wife. Yeah, Brandy Yabui is the goat. She is.
Yes, she is. Shout out to my wife. Hopefully, we can have date night soon.
That's another thing when we talk about this. Talking about it's just like balance.
It's tough, man.
The
It's
blessing
real
and the
tough.
burden. Like it's good to have like you have like it's just good to have people like not only like partners but like people teams and then like people around you that like
Oh, bro,
support you.
if you have another teammate that is as down as you, like, and then you guys shoot that great scene. Oh my god, we're editing it like that night, and oh man, it just extends. We'll be dead tired. We get some couple energy drinks. He smokes a cigarette, or or whatever. And then we just get to it, bro. Like, if you get that good shot, bro, you really want to like start looking at it and just start putting it together.
Man, I
I've been
feel
flipping these scenes, bro. I got like maybe a third of this movie done just by filming it, and we got the trailer done like halfway through the shooting. So
that's what makes it rewarding too. Like you get those moments where, like you said, you get that shot and you think about that one shot the whole time you be filming,
Yep.
and then you get home or get to the office, you be like, let me load that up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like what I was saying, like it's good to have people outside of like your film team that like just support you. Like you got Brandy, like friends and people that just kind of like still know everything that you got going on and like push you, support you, kind of keep you grounded in the same sense, but don't hold you accountable for like going ghost. Because sometimes when you work on films, you just got to go a little ghost a little bit. But they are understanding.
Yeah, I've been ghosting folks since 2015.
Stroll James said, "I know, right? Your booty. Put me in front of the camera first. It's not your booty. It's your booty."
Yeah, it's old school. That's old school. It's not your booty, it's your buoy. We got my brother got that from nothing but the Benjamins. It's not your booty, it's your beauty. So he just remixed it.
Mike Epps, yeah.
Mike Epps and Ice Cube.
Cube, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. But yeah, still just reflecting. I don't know what else you got.
Oh, that's it, man. I thought we were gonna talk a lot. That's just something we deal with every day, man. Just catching that bug, and then you just keep going and going. Just out there shooting, and then just finding things to do. That's all I recommend to everyone. You trying to get out there, you trying to learn. Just find somebody and then shoot something, whether it be photography or videography, shooting films. Just shoot. Don't be hesitant. Put the garbage out into the world and just keep creating. Don't let anybody. Cause I always get inboxes, bro. Oh, I want to start this. I want to do that, but I'll set it up. I'll help you out. I'll help you out, and I'll set a time. They don't show up. They don't call me. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
It's like that sometimes. I think the hardest thing too, even after you make like your first project, right? Or shoot whatever it is that you're doing, it's like sticking with it, like being consistent. You know, you see a lot of people who make something and then they just fall off, you know, because it is challenging, you know, and it does take a lot out of you, and that's not just from directing or shooting it, but like it takes a lot out of you, like mentally, because you always thinking about it, and then physically, you know, uh, once you really get into it, you know, you shooting hours and hours and hours a day, uh, several days over a course of time, you know, it can like physically wear you out, you know.
yeah,
Uh,
exactly. And I've been taking a lot of cues from you, bro, because you're the prep king. And then for this movie I'm doing now, we've been doing so much prep, so much rehearsals, just juggling the schedule with everybody's life. So that has really helped us out. And then shooting and then editing so quick that we can actually find different things. So we can go ahead and do if we have to fill in something with a different shoot, or we need to pivot quickly, we just do it. I mean, I know a lot of people don't have that advantage to edit right after they shoot that scene, but sometimes it be in me, bro.
Man,
Like
I
all the
commend you
stuff
on that.
like today we shot something. I already finished the scene. I mean, it's roughly done. It's just we got to just fine tune the sound and all that other stuff and Foley and all that. But for the most part, it's sequenced like we want it sequenced. But we'll put it all together and then do a final thing over it, and then that'll probably take a long time. So Jermaine, I see you getting sick next week, bro, for a few days. So
Nah, I commend you on that for sure, man. Cause like, hey, you be knocking it out. I sometimes I sit on it for a minute. Like it depends. Sometimes I be excited. I go home and look at it, just see what it look like, and then I might not come back to it for a couple weeks. I just have to like, I don't know. It just depends on if I have a deadline or like how I feel. You know, sometimes I have to like I literally will step away from a project and just come back with it with like fresh eyes. You know.
yes. Definitely got to come back with fresh eyes, because something that can be so epic that night when you're tired and you finish, you're like, oh, this is a shit. The next day, I'd be like, oh, it's mid,
Yeah.
or maybe you just watch it like 30 million times, and then and everybody else thinks it's great,
And then, but you know, on the flip side, it could be the total opposite too. Like like sometimes I find myself too. I be like, man, this ain't it. Like I'm just like, nick ticking, just everything, just like this is not it. And then I'll put it down and I come back and I'll be like, you know what?
Did I do that? Am I that dope?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's after like a few months, like you create like a short film, and then down the line, like then you actually see it like on TV or something, and you start like, oh, I did do that. Like, oh, I did that curling. Look at that grade. Look at that.
Right.
Look at that lighting. Look at that cut exactly where I wanted it to move to the next scene. So
You shock yourself sometimes, you
yeah.
know?
So yeah, sometimes I go back and look at stuff I knew it was good, but I overwatched it during the whole process that you just get tired of it. So
That's the thing too. Like sometimes you just get tired. Like especially when you get to the like post production, sometimes you just get tired of your own project. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like you watch it so many times, you know. I used to always like watch interviews of like people, like directors and actors and stuff, and they always be like, I never watched my film that I was in. And I used to think that was the craziest thing, like what you mean? Like, you never watched your film or you never watched this TV episode that you were in. But then, with us doing it, like, especially with the editing side of it, like you watch it like hundreds of times that
exactly.
by time it's actually out, Like, ain't no point in me watching it for real. I've already
Yeah.
seen it. Like,
Yeah, so like at a premiere when it's presented, I never watch the film at the presentation. I always look at the people's reactions.
yeah,
You know.
that's what I do too. Like, for me, you've been to some of my premieres and stuff. Like I'm always just in the back. I would rather
Mm-hmm.
be like the furthest person. Some people like, no, you need to sit on the front row.
Mm-mm.
Nah, I'd rather be like in the back. I usually am always in the back on the back row, so I could just kind of like you said, watch people reactions. Which, like for me, and for I think a lot of filmmakers too, like that's what we there to see. We put so much time and so much, like I say, energy, love, passion, sweat, tears, blood, and everything else into the project. That like we trying to see how the project is received. And so
Exactly.
make sure that you laugh at those moments, or if it's
Mm-hmm.
scary, that you jump at those moments. So like sometimes you'd be surprised that people like gravitate to the moments that you thought nothing about putting
Yeah.
it together, but like yeah,
Yeah, that's just like one of our scenes in is clinical, man. We thought it was just a trash scene because the scene just went wrong, all wrong when we shot it, and we had to fix it in the edit. And it's like, oh my god! But then when people respond to it, they're like, oh yeah, I love that scene right there. I'm like, oh yeah, you really did, because we really effed it up when we shot it. So yeah.
yeah. Let's see.
But you get saved in the edit. You gotta make that sound right. I always cringe sometimes when with the sound, you just hear like little off things in the sound, especially when it's presented and it's playing super loud. Like, oh, I'd be cringing the whole time. Just little, you hear it
Yeah.
right. Just off things in the set, or you hear like just some humming that you didn't hear when you were editing. That type of thing. So
You always pick up on something, and that's I would tell y'all, if y'all ever really get into making films, like everybody wants to make something that looks good, but if your sound ain't there, I'm just gonna be honest with you, your film ain't there.
no, not at all. That's a key thing, because the filming of it. I think that's like the easiest part of it. Just that sound, like Fabio. I really and Evil G. They're sound engineers. I really look up to them because everything is primo with them as far as the sound's concerned. I want to strive to be a better sound engineer,
Shout out to
sound
both of
mixer.
them.
Yeah, some of those guys. Those guys are dope. So.
Yeah, I mean, cause like I do the festival and stuff, right? And so I watch a lot of films, and I will tell you like I see some films that look so good, like
Mm-hmm.
just visually just captivating. But if the sound messed up,
It just takes you out of it,
I
bro.
just can't be in it. Nah, like it just be like it be just like that. Like, but then on the flip side, I seen some like some movies that like it may not be shot like the best, but it have really good sound engineering, and I just be like sound is just immersive.
Yeah.
And I was talking to, I can't remember who it was, something that I was at, and they was like, the reason why is because like as humans we hear before we see.
Mm.
I'm like, you know what? That's true. Like you can hear something and visualize it before you see it. And yeah, that steps out. Let's see who we got here. All right, shout out to Elijah Jessup. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Elijah Jessup.
Hey, shout out to him.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Ronald
Yeah.
Baldwin Sr., Mr. Baldino. He was in the he played Willie Jr. in the Willie Jr. I guess documentary trailer that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that went a little bit viral. So shout out to Baldino.
I really enjoy it.
Real connected in the
shout out to
city.
that. Hey, we still excited about that one.
Hmm?
We still excited about that one.
We still working on it, bro. We got we just need more resources to make that one, because we could definitely do it. We just need a resource. You know how it is, bro. So then life happens, and then you have to circle back and get resources and certain people to become part of the project.
Hey,
So,
but like documentaries and stuff like that, documentaries just take a long time, but like that's what makes it like what it is. I know me and Jeff been working on the doc.
Well, yeah, y'all been working on that for a while, huh? You guys,
Yeah.
where you guys at in that process?
We are finalizing this thing. We on like our second edit lock. But it's been something that we've been working on. We just talking. We realized we've been working on this thing like 2-3 years.
No, man,
Which is wild. Like it don't seem like it's been that long. But yeah, sometimes it just time, But I feel like we've been working on it steadily throughout the years. But yeah, like you said, resources and stuff.
Exactly. How about the community sponsor? We've tried the community many times to sponsor. You have to do something that they like, because, yeah, that's all I gotta say. What's up, Timid MC from Japan? That's my boy. One of my good friends from back in my Tallahassee days when I went to Florida State to become an engineer. I didn't finish doing that. I became a bartender and a salesman. What's up?
All part of the journey.
Yes, sir.
But with that being said, key highlights to just take away from the night based off what I got. I think everybody out here that wants to make a film, do it. If you got an idea, write it down. Also, once you start doing it, I always tell people, because people be hitting me up like, hey, what advice do you have, like when I'm making a movie or whatever? I'd be like, just breathe. Like, do it and breathe. Because sometimes you just
breathe.
Yeah, breathe.
Okay, I thought you said breed. I was like, okay.
I mean,
breathe though. Yeah, that's a good thing both. But I got you, bro.
you could do that too,
But you need to get out. I mean, if you have a camera, there's no reason you shouldn't be doing it.
And everybody got a camera because everybody got an iPhone.
Yeah, exactly.
I challenge everybody out here to just make a movie with their iPhone.
We need to make. Man, we always say we're gonna do stuff.
We're gonna shake on it right here.
Okay.
I don't know how we get it on camera, but
right there. All right. There you go.
Yeah. All right. So 2 weeks.
Okay.
We're gonna make a 3-minute film shot on iPhone.
Any particular? Give me some, because I'm bad at just open gate type stuff. Just give me a direction.
All right, let's ask the chat what y'all want us to make a 3-minute film about
with the iPhone.
With our iPhone. If you're in the chat listening,
3-minute iPhone. If you like to participate as a person in the film, and no music videos, has to be like anything besides a music video with some audio. I don't know. It could be anything, but
all right, we'll come back to it. Well, let's see if anybody drop anything in the chat. But we're gonna make a 3-minute. So you're gonna make one, and I'm gonna make one.
Exactly. If no one comes up with anything in there, we'll just go to Chatty. We'll go to Chatty, and then whatever they pick, we'll agree on that. But go ahead, say it again.
And we're gonna post it on the page, so we'll be held accountable.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll just premiere it here.
Okay. I'll probably have to shoot in New Orleans.
Now you
shout out to the NAACP. About to go work for y'all next week. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
3-minute film, and no one's in the chat saying anything.
I know, that's cool, but we appreciate y'all for tuning in though.
That's cool. That's cool. Let me go and Chatty real quick then.
Also, I think like I'm trying to think of something else. So like, yeah, the hardest thing that I have had to learn, your flashlight on?
Oh yeah, because I couldn't see the.
Oh, the hardest thing I've had to learn for real, being a filmmaker, and just an overall hard worker, is to just give myself grace.
Yeah.
And I always tell people that too. Like, give yourself some grace. You know, a lot of times we out here just doing stuff, even if it's not your first film, you doing stuff a lot of times for the first time. You know, because a lot of projects are different from the project we did
Oh
before.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Each scene, it's always different lighting.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing. It's always different lighting, different people, and then just a different, like you said, different project. So
And so sometimes you could just like, especially if you have that like perfection mentality, like you could be
Lord.
hard on yourself, you know? And so like breathe, give yourself some grace and just do it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I do agree with the grace because if you're just a super perfectionist, you're just not gonna get anything done.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever get done. You just got to get it and go.
And I know some people that's out here in the industry that's like super professional and they just like, they spend, you know, 8 months editing the film. Uh, that might not ever be, you know, you just get caught up in stuff that could just be, yeah.
And the time will never be perfect to shoot something. Will never be perfect. There's always something going on in people's lives, and there's always health issues or anything, money issues.
That's like anything.
Relationships, like there will never ever be a perfect time to create. So,
except for now.
yes, right now. And then 2 weeks from now, when we make our 3-minute film with an iPhone, let's.
Did you ask Chatty?
I'm about to do it right now. Here we go.
All right, you want me to ask Chatty?
Yeah, so you can put all the little stipulations in. I don't know. Are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm right here.
You got a woman, Chatty?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Say go. We're about to ask you something.
We're on the podcast right now, and we need some help. So what we're trying to figure out, we are challenging ourselves on our filmmaker podcast to shoot a 3-minute film on iPhone, and we need you to give us.
Suggestions and parameters.
Yeah, suggestions and parameters for what to shoot.
No music videos.
Ooh, I love this challenge. All right, here we go. First, let's make it a single location shoot. Something simple but visually interesting. Maybe a park bench or a cozy corner of a cafe. Second, stick to 3 characters max. That way you can focus on performance and keep it simple. Use only natural light, so plan around golden hour or find a spot with beautiful window light. And finally, the story should be told in one continuous shot. No cuts, just creative movement.
Give us some story suggestions, please.
Absolutely. How about a story where 2 old friends run into each other after years apart? And they only have 3 minutes to catch up before one has to leave. Or maybe a young artist painting a street mural, and a stranger stops by giving them unexpected advice that changes their perspective. Or even a small moment where a person leaves a letter on a bench and another person picks it up, leading to a heartfelt realization.
I like the first one and the last one.
The one about.
Okay, we're done with you, Chatty. Go ahead and turn off.
All right, so 2 friends run into each other, and outside.
Wherever.
Okay.
So 2 friends run into each other. They have 3 minutes to talk to each other because they're both doing whatever they need to do.
Okay.
Boom.
All right.
That's super your wheelhouse, but let me.
You said what?
That's super your wheelhouse. Because you'd be like, oh, let's just go to Waffle House, knock it out, boom. So you got a short film and a premiere.
Hey, you know, I might have to hit up Waffle House again. Shout out to Waffle House.
Yeah, I always shout out to Waffle House.
You know what? No.
Shout out to Waffle House.
Not shout out to Waffle House.
Why?
Because I went to Waffle House. Me and one person went to Waffle House and it was $50. Why y'all prices keep going up? Waffle House.
Well, shout out to Waffle House at 3 a.m. delivery. Shout out to that, bro. They deliver and they do, and you can order takeout. So you just, order on your phone, so you can go there and just pick it up instead of going there and waiting with the homeless people. You know. So they do deliver.
Shout out to Waffle House for y'all locking y'all doors and not letting me come in at 3 a.m. and play my music on the juke.
Shout out to Waffle House. Go on 9th Avenue or go downtown and they're open up 24 hours. Remember we went
I
and
know,
then they were
but
shut.
I
and
gotta
you had to
drive
go
all the way
the
across
street?
town.
Man, it's just
don't stay on
Pensacola.
that
That's
side.
a 10-minute drive, bro.
Shout out to Waffle House at the end of the day for y'all letting me shoot my film there.
There you go. Short film.
You Are Loved. You can watch it now on YouTube under Force Studios, FORC3 Studios. You Are Loved. Great. It's a great film.
Pronounced force, and I still mess it up sometimes. Force with a 3.
Force the blow.
The 3 is silent.
The blow CC.
I didn't go back and watch that. I love that. Was Insecure is one of my favorites. Now I'm watching Good Morning, not Good Morning America.
The morning show.
The morning show. Dope, bro.
Oh,
I'm on season.
bro!
I'm on season 1 still, like episode 4 or 5.
I got so excited. So literally, I got it pulled up right here, bro. I literally been watching it too.
What season are you
I
on?
just got on season 3. I'm just starting season 3.
Oh, really?
But I started from season 1, man.
I just love the dynamic and Aniston and what's the other one's name?
Witherspoon.
Yeah, they're so good and they're so dynamic and their contrast of their characters.
Hey, you say you on season 1?
I
That's
just started,
so,
bro.
oh.
I just hit it. I was good, and then boom, binge.
So I started like last week, and I just watch an episode like a day because it's an hour. I just give myself an hour free time before I go to bed and watch it. But bro, that shit is good.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited because I've been like the new season now, and people been talking about how good the new season is, but I ain't there yet. So to know that somebody kind of started where I just started watching it. Hey, if y'all got Apple TV, y'all check out the morning show.
Everything on Apple TV's dope, man.
It is.
They have so much great movies on there. Netflix is but Apple TV they be doing some great production.
When you say production, they production quality is just
Oh my god,
everything's so amazing.
And then they have rights to like all the music and all the artists. So like so they can just have anybody on any of those shows. So you know what's a blessing and a curse? Watching movies and then like asking yourself, oh, how did they do that lighting? Oh, why did they cut here? Why did they move there? Why did they frame it this way? You just don't be watching movies the same if you're a filmmaker.
So that's funny. That's so true, especially like when you really like get into it. I have a friend I talk to and I laugh about it. Like sometimes, like especially if I'm watching a movie for the first time, I like have to watch a movie. Sometimes I go to the movies twice at a movie theater and watch a movie twice. I'm like the first time I'm watching it from a technical, I might be watching it from like technicality, like oh man, this thing is just like lit so well, like camera movement is just so good.
Exactly.
And then I have to go back and watch it from like an audience perspective and be like, oh, like you know what, this actually is like for what it is, this is actually pretty good.
And then when you watch those big budget films, like when you're out, when you're shooting your own things and you want to get it all so perfect, those $100 million films don't get it perfect. Continuity is not like story is a lot more important than continuity. Like their hands right here, the next shot is like right here. Like all those big movies don't follow 100% continuity. They'd rather follow the flow of the story, the pacing to make that movie dope. Because all in all, like the normal person is really just not gonna notice that.
But you know what? This new generation, Gen Zers, and TikTok, they be pointing all that stuff out now. I don't know if you've been seeing that. Like it's been all these. Well, it was some time ago, but they were all these like videos that were popping up on like TikTok and Instagram where like people were going back watching old movies and like pointing out different like continuity things that like weren't right. Where I know they did a lot of it with like Tyler Perry, where like people were just different people in the background for the same scene, or like you see the same background person walk by like 3 times, just kind of like walking back and forth,
Oh, that's like Truman Show. Okay.
Kind of sort
I
of.
mean,
yeah, yeah.
the actual story of
Yeah,
Truman
yeah.
Show, not the actual what they did. But yeah. So yeah,
But yeah, so
I wish I could just watch a movie. Right. Well, I do watch a lot of those Apple TV because it's just for entertainment. So I do, but I always ask questions on every scene because I want to try to emulate that and just make something creative like they did. So
I think as a filmmaker too, like it's good to watch stuff and be inspired. Like everything that we see or that you probably see in a movie or something has been done before.
yep,
Like somebody inspired that filmmaker to kind of like recreate that scene or shot, in their own individual way.
exactly. Like Quentin Tarantino, he takes from everybody, but he makes it his own. He take and they'll tell you he takes from. Oh yeah, this is from that scene from the blah blah blah, but he makes it his. Oh, he may use the same color palette, he may use the same camera angle, even the same like words, but he'll make it his own.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. And so, you just gotta find your groove. We talked about it in one of our earlier podcasts. Find your voice, find inspiration, then find your voice and build off of that. And so, yeah, we out here just doing it. Both me and your boy got some big things coming up.
Yes, sir.
So look, hey, y'all continue to support us in all our endeavors, especially out here on the podcast as the podcast, but on our individual routes as well. Hey, we out here, we changing the future. I'm excited for it because I
Yes,
know
sir.
stuff. He knows stuff. But like we say it here all the time, if you need our help with something,
Yes, we have open doors.
we are open doors. If you need advice with anything, hey, just feel free to DM us, hit us up. We might not respond right when you hit us, but we will see it and hit you back. I don't know, your boy might be a quick responder. I'm terrible at communication. I'm just being honest with you. But
Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm a quick responder, but then that second response sometimes, because sometimes most people hit me up and I'm in the middle of shooting something. I just look
Yeah.
down and be like, "Oh yeah, hit me up, blah blah blah." And I'm in the middle of like a production. There's like millions of people around me. Like my wife likes to call me in the middle of productions, and I'll tell her I have a shoot, and she still calls me. But still, just hit me back a second time. I'm not trying to ignore you. Just hit me back because I will get back to you.
and shout out to Sarge in the chat.
Oh, what's
Hey.
up, Sarge?
Appreciate you for tapping in. Also Gene in the chat. Shout out to Gene in the chat.
Okay.
Hey, appreciate you too for checking.
Where they at? Are they?
I don't know. It ain't popping up on the screen, but it popped up on my phone. My
Oh,
iPad.
boom! I just had to pull it down.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to both both of y'all.
Both super talented. They do everything, acting. Then Sarge does. He cuts hair
Yeah.
or barber extraordinaire, actor,
Hey,
artist.
all around multi hyphenated.
Yes, sir.
Gene, he all right. He do some stuff.
He be smoking them cigars though.
Nah, but no, it's like I said, some big announcements coming in the next week. I'm excited to be back on the podcast with you, boy. It's been a couple weeks.
And it's gonna be a couple more weeks for the next one, so I apologize unless we shoot something early, because I'll be out of town next week. So,
But hey, you know what? We actually gonna be out of town next week, so we won't be back next week, y'all. But y'all be sure to go and listen to us on the go, and you could replay all of our older podcasts, like they're new, on the go on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. But if you like Gene and got a Droid, you can't listen to Apple Podcasts, but you can also check us out on Spotify.
yes, sir. Green bubbles in the house. Oh yeah, Mess up the group chat. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll wait for it to go.
Oh man,
Oh, you messed
now
up
the
my
board, man.
Android messed up my
and it's a green
roadcaster.
bubble too.
Yeah, green bubbles though. We love green bubbles.
Do we? Because I mean, they do be messing stuff up though. Like
Chat things don't be going through.
Right.
Pictures be getting all messed
it'd
up.
be like sending as an SMS.
Yeah, send as SMS. It's not. You don't see the emoji. It says whatever. It shows the text. It describes it. In text. Lord, everybody get an iPhone, please. Especially if you're a creator. If you're a creator, it's easier to transfer things back and forth.
You like a text, it don't even put the icon. It just say Calvo, like a mess. Oh no, but no, it's all love there. It's all love. But for real, y'all be sure to listen to us on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Give us a rating on that because we trying to get our ratings up.
Yeah.
Also, be sure to follow us too here on social media, on our Facebook page, The Shot Callers Podcast. You can also follow us on our Instagram page. We're gonna get better at posting. Also, too, under The Shot Callers Podcast. Shameless plug, y'all follow Sweet Dreams, the movie. Got some new and exciting stuff I'm dropping with that soon. Be on the lookout too for the Colored Cavalry.
Okay. What's up? November 29th at the 850 Event Center from 4 to 7, we will be premiering the Colored Cavalry film. I don't know how long it's going to be. It's going to be longer than it's clinical. And also, Soulful Movement will be performing at the Colored Cavalry premiere. So,
shout out to Soulful Movement.
yes, shout out to Fallon.
Yes.
Doing big things with his kids. There we go.
Hey, Ty or Sarge, just causing all kind of group chat division. It does. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's almost like Democrats versus Republicans in this thing, man.
I don't even know. Like, green bubbles are like the third party.
No, it's like ICE to the immigrants. That's what it is. Anyways, let's stay off of that, man. We're a non-controversial podcast.
Man, you said that, it made me think about something. We're gonna talk about it off the chat though.
Yes, sir.
Again, we thank y'all for tuning in with us tonight. And as y'all know, before we leave, we have to drop y'all with the final thoughts. And so, my final thoughts, brought to you by ChatGPT 5, are going to be: filmmaking is a sacrifice. It takes time, energy, relationships, and sanity. But it also gives you the purpose, power, and the ability to turn on your imagination into something real. If you're called to it, keep going, even when it's heavy, especially when it's heavy. Because that weight you carry is the story you can tell.
All right, Chatty. Also, mine
Would
brought
you like
to
a
you.
full outline broken down into?
My final thoughts, brought to you by ChatGPT. I think I'll be switching to Perplexity next week, but
What's that?
it's another one, another AI thing. Shout out to AI. Filmmaking is both a gift and a curse, a calling that lets you capture truth and beauty in motion while demanding every ounce of your patience, passion, and pain. It's the art of turning chaos into story. Knowing the struggle behind the lens is what makes the vision divine. Thank you, Chatty.
All right. So with that being said, y'all, we appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight's episode of the Shot Callers Podcast, where we make the shots and we call the shots.
And sometimes
boom in the shot.
There's a boom in the shot. And actually, I do have an issue on one of my scenes, so I gotta fix that little crop in. Yeah, so it's all good. But the scene is good, and I'm just gonna have to crop it, bro.
Also, shameless plug. Y'all be on the lookout. Y'all go follow Sweet Dreams page. I'm dropping some more casting announcements coming soon.
Sweet dreams.
So if y'all trying to act, come holler at me.
Bro, that sweet dreams are made of. You should like remix that with Suno. Put it in there and make it like little whatever stuff.
I want to make it slow, like sweet dreams are made of,
Oh, that'd be so fire, bro.
And another song that I've been thinking about is that Dream. I ain't no singer.
Dream.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, and then we have that little deep undertone, and then
Yeah,
and then
I've been thinking
your
about
style. I can see it. I can see it. 3-minute film, iPhone.
Oh, so hey, Ty and I say Ty because it's Ty. Yeah, Sarge and Gene, both of y'all in the chat right now, right? So me and your boo may be hitting y'all up. So y'all, I don't know if y'all saw it earlier, but we have challenged each other to a 3-minute iPhone competition to where we both are shooting a short film, a 3-minute short film with our iPhones that we'll show the next time we have the podcast. So if y'all trying to be in it, y'all hit us up.
Yes, please. All right. Close it out, bro. Let's go out. We have to do this.
The camera on you. You close it out.
Oh, shoot. Okay, let me change it back to you. Boom. You close it out.
All right. So again, we thank y'all for tuning in with us tonight. Episode of the Shot Caller Podcast, where again we make the shots and we call the shots. I am your boy Calvo, along with my co-host.
It's not your booty, it's your buoy.
Your buoy. They waiting on who next.
We gotta make one for you, bro. And go. We out.
We out.
And for some reason our little intro thing doesn't work, I don't think. So we'll see y'all later.
It's Calvo.
And it's your buoy. It's hard out here for a filmmaker.
When you trying to pay that money for the rent.